Well, after the whole Aiyuk drama saga, the drama saga of Brandon Aiyuk is finally come to an end. Let's talk football. All right, what's going on, everyone? My name is Antonio, and welcome back to the All Around Sports Podcast. Breaking news coming out of San Francisco as the 49ers have finally extended Brandon Aiyuk to a 4-year, $120 million contract with $76 million guaranteed. So finally, oh my God, this was just getting so frustrating because we didn't know what this Niners team was going to do. And finally, it's come to an end. But does this still put them in the Super Bowl conversation? And can they finally win it? I'll be discussing all that here soon. But before we get started, if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. But for now, let's get this video started. So, man, it's been going back and forth on this whole situation. And I heard about this recently, as I mentioned during my video of when I went over each of the top 10 teams' headlines of my top 10 that I had in there. Be sure to go check that out if you haven't already. I'll leave that link down in the description. But man, the Niners. This situation has finally closed, and I believe it needed to, because Aiyuk was a key piece to their entire offense. Because if he didn't make that catch, the Niners wouldn't have made that Super Bowl. He wouldn't have made it. Because the Niners, even though they got him re signed, I still don't think they're going to do it. Because, not just because I'm a Seahawks fan, but because of the path. You gotta not only go against tough juggernaut teams of the NFC, but you also gotta go against Kansas City if they do get to the Super Bowl again, which they're probably likely to, because the Chiefs are just inevitable. But the Niners just have not been able to find a way to beat them, which is why I'm not putting them in that discussion. Because of a few reasons. Number one, the Kansas City Chiefs have been the ultimate definition of a winning franchise for the last few years. That's number one. Number two, the Niners have not even recorded a win against them since Patrick Mahomes has arrived. They are 0 and 4 against them, including the two Super Bowls that they played against each other. Now, they will meet each other in week 7 of that week, which I might be calling that game. I'm not sure what my schedule is going to be yet because this is the last video I'm going to be doing in this location before I move to my new location. So, I'll have that information out in a little bit. But of course, this is a very big situation because the Niners, this pretty much they're making or break it season because the Niners, this is ultimately their last chance. Because if we look at the NFC right now, you've got teams like the Bears rising up, which we're still seeing if Caleb Williams is their guy. You got teams like the Lions who made it close against you during the championship. And also the Packers. You got the Eagles. You got the Rams. You got the Seahawks. You've got teams like the Falcons, the Bucks. And then you look around at the AFC, which is a gauntlet, pretty much. Because you got teams like the Texans. You got teams like the Chiefs, the Bills, the Jags. You got variety of teams, including the Ravens and the Bengals. And if you cannot beat Kansas City,
you're not going to win a Super Bowl.
because the last two Super Bowl champions that have not been Kansas City have beaten them. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers in that Super Bowl, in Super Bowl 55, when Tom Brady went against Mahomes, and then when the Rams went against the Cincinnati Bengals in Super Bowl 56. But of course, it was Matthew Stafford wasn't there when they beat them, but it was Jared Goff that was there. You have to beat Kansas City if you're going to have a chance. They have proven that they are the new Patriots. They are pretty much the very team in everyone's way, including mine. But I'm not putting my team that high up there because I'm realistic. I know my team ain't up there yet.
I'm not like a Cowboys fan that smashes their TVs whenever they lose a playoff game.
But the Niners, they ultimately have to finish it because this is their last chance. Shanahan has been to the Super Bowl 3 times and has come back with none of them. This is his last chance. If he cannot get the Super Bowl, he's going to be up and out of San Francisco before you know it. And I was actually polling for them because the last time the Niners won a Super Bowl, I wasn't even born yet. The Niners, they need to win the Super Bowl this year, or Kyle Shanahan is going to be up and out of San Francisco before you know it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think down in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on the Brandon Aiyuk extension? Do you think it's going to help elevate the 49ers, which I believe it will, but not to the elevation of being a Super Bowl contender? Because pretty much the Niners have proven pretty much this team only goes as far as Kyle Shanahan takes them.
Which in that case is not that far. At least the Super Bowl appearance, and that's pretty much it.
But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you all in the next one. And just to know, I am moving to a new location. So I'll have a little bit of time to get set up in that new location. So I'll be down for a few days, but I'll be back up and at it by the end of week 1. So it won't be that long. So until then, I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao for now.